Number 1. Who's there? A few years ago, I was home alone at nighttime. I was watching TV in the living room when I heard a doorbell ring. Whenever I hear the doorbell ring, especially when I'm at home alone, I'm cautious to answer it. I walk up to the peephole without turning on the porch light so they don't know if I'm there or not and look through. It's really dark, but I can see a small figure, well, more like a black blob that was about 3 to 4 feet tall, doing this dancing motion, dipping down, oscillating its arms. It was really dark, but I can see what was going on. After a few seconds, I stopped looking through the peephole because it was just too freaky to look at. After a few moments, I regained some courage and looked back through, and whatever it was gone. To this day, I still don't know what that was, and I get freaked out just thinking about it. Number 2. The Twisted Backwoods Couple. My neighbor at my old apartment was a state park trooper for years, now retired. Apparently when he first got the job, there was a younger kid who went missing while out on a camping or hiking trip. They organized a huge search of the area, but to no avail. No clues or anything. The kid was just missing. A few years go by and some evidence turns up that wasn't in the direction they originally searched. It was part of his camping equipment. On his off time, my neighbor took to searching the area where it was found, hoping for more clues. Just outside the state park lived a couple in a shack who were quite reclusive and odd. One day, my neighbor had to talk to them about something unrelated to the missing kid. Hard to focus on anything there. While he is talking to this couple, he realizes that the guy's ashtray looks weird. He looks closer and realizes it's a skull, and it looks very small. Apparently there was an investigation into the couple, but here's where things get really weird. The investigation shows that they were innocent of killing the kid. He probably died of exposure or dehydration, but apparently the guy came across the body afterwards and his dogs were after it. When he took the skull, it was really recent after the death. The guy took it, defleshed it, and then took it off as an ashtray. He was well aware that there was a current search for the missing child and could recognize the kid from the pictures, but it never dawned on him or his wife to go to the cops and inform them of his find. He just saw an opportunity for an ashtray. Number 3. The Ghost Mom. I grew up in a house on Long Island in the town of Brentwood. It was a quiet town for its location. My dad worked as a taxi driver at the time, which meant he would usually end up coming home early in the morning and I would greet him. It was Saturday. I'm watching cartoons and my dad comes in and I run to say hello. My mom hears us from the bedroom and says, "Don't go in the pool, it's not ready yet." Me and my dad think, well, that was weird, it's 6 a.m., we're not going to go in now. But we just brush it off, and he goes on to tell me his usual stories of the crazies he picked up throughout the night. After a while, we then realized, wait, it's Saturday, and my mom is usually at work. And it was only me and my dad in the house. The voice sounded just like my mom. We confronted my mom when she came home from work, and she told us she hasn't been home all day. Fast forward a couple of weeks, we had just moved into the house and my new neighbors came over to welcome us to the town. It was 2 mothers, 2 sons, one my age, one a little bit older in the 10th grade, 2 little girls, 1 blonde-haired girl, and a shy brunette that didn't talk. We got to play soccer with them, however the little brunette girl was nowhere to be found. The curious little kid I ran around the property and I found her playing in the woods. She asked me to come play tag, but I declined. I wanted everyone to get in the game. The reaction of everyone as I asked for them to join us was puzzling, along with the response from the mom. We only have 1 daughter. Turns out a small brown-haired girl drowned in the pool 10 years ago, and the mother soon passed from a heart attack. Thanks guys. Please share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And remember, never forget to lock your doors.